The best security camera for behind a window glass setup will be the Wyze Cam V3 or the Wyze Cam OG with their respective window mounts. And look over here, my OG 3X overlooking my car over there, and I'll tell you why. Hello guys, LifeHackster here. Today I'll show you how to set up probably the cheapest and the easiest security camera install. And this is perfect for people just beginning on their smart home security journey, or people that live in apartments or in a rental home that you're not really allowed to screw in or drill holes to install anything. But this is also for seasoned and security camera aficionados to add to their system just as a backup, especially my OG 3X setup, which you will see later on. Now, I know a lot of people have been hating Wyze for different reasons, but I think for a security camera through glass setup, their Wyze Cam V3 or their Wyze Cam OG and the 3X are the best Wi-Fi cameras that you can set up behind your glass window. And I'll tell you why in a bit, so keep on watching. Now, I have a Wyze Cam V3 and a window mount ever since I reviewed it about a year and a half ago, and it is still here. Now, this is mostly as a backup just in case. I will link that video in the description down below and check it out after you watch this video. Now, I found this window mount for the Wyze Cam OG, and this time it is not a Wyze brand. And I don't know why Wyze didn't release their own version yet like on the V3. But this one, packaging wise, and the color theme is just like the Wyze. Also, I'll show you in the back is where the instructions are. Inside the box, you will get 1 and 2 of the silicone mounts. No paperwork, just instructions are in the back of the box. You also get an extra mount tape per mount, which is good. So this is silicone like on the original window mount for the V3. And trying it out on the OG, it is a pretty good fit. And the same thing for the OG 3X. By the way, I'll also link down below my review video on the OG cameras if you haven't seen them yet. Time to install this, and so that we can compare it to the Wyze Cam V3 with the Wyze window mount, I'll be installing this beside it. First, make sure the window is clean. Also, I have double paned windows. Peel off the tape backing and press it onto your window, putting some pressure on the edges to have a good adhesion. The instructions said not to put your camera yet until 24 hours later. I'm also going to install the other mount for my OG 3X, which it will overlook my other car that is parked in the front of the house, 45 feet away from the window. Next, just some cable management and plug it into your nearest outlet. That's it. Pretty easy install. No screwing, no drilling of holes. Okay, one thing I like about this mount compared to the Wyze brand is that the silicone edge extends back more compared to the Wyze mount. You actually have a bit more of a wiggle room to adjust this a few degrees, like to the right or to the left, tilt down or tilt up. Not a lot, but in my OG 3X install, because of the zoomed in view, those few degrees translates to bigger adjustments. In daytime, this mount and the same thing with the Wyze mount on the V3 works pretty good. Not a lot of difference between the video quality of the two. And with the OG 3X, I now have a better view of anybody near our car 45 feet away from the house. At nighttime, for those that doesn't know yet, you have to change some settings in your camera. With the OG, because it has a spotlight, turn it off in the settings so there is no glare, which if it is on, it will reflect on the window, making the footage unusable. Then turn off the infrared LEDs, and this is where Wyze has an advantage compared to other brands because they have a separate toggle switch to turn off just the infrared LEDs and not the night vision. And I'll show you here in a bit, but if you have the infrared LEDs on, it will reflect onto the window, making the footage also unusable, so this needs to be turned off. So with the Wyze cams, you have an option to turn off the night vision or keep it in auto. If there's some decent ambient lighting in the area you're monitoring, it will stay in color mode. And this is where the Wyze cameras again will be better than other brands because of their low light starlight sensors. I have my front porch light on and it is just a 60 watt equivalent bulb. And this is what it looks like with the OG. And just to compare with the V3. Almost the same. The OG has a bit more vivid colors though. Now if you keep the night vision to auto and it becomes too dark, and this is mostly for people that have other wired cameras outside that have their infrared night vision on, the camera will go to black and white mode. But with the help of the infrared of the other cameras, you will get a pretty decent black and white night vision footage. Except on the OG 3X, which has a low frame rate on this mode, there is going to have a lot of motion blur. But look at the footage if the night vision is also off and the camera is in starlight color mode. It is actually pretty good. And that is 45 feet away. But remember, I have a decent amount of lighting outside at night, and same thing with my neighbors. Now I know Wyze wants you to subscribe to their monthly subscription, but if you have other cameras that gives you accurate motion notifications, then you really don't need a subscription. And just use this Wyze setup as a backup. So just turn off notifications, and just like in my case, you can just insert a micro SD card on the camera itself and set it to motion events only, or even 24/7 if you want. And I can easily download the footage from the app if needed. One thing I like about the Wyze Cam OG compared to a V3 in this type of setup is their picture-in-picture. So I can stream the two OG cams in my front door and yard at the same time. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.